Welcome to episode 59 of the Bolton Wanderers Road to Glory series. And that 1-1 draw versus Norwich, causing a replay in the FA Cup, is exactly what we did not need this time of season. As we'll move into the month of March here, and 3 games in a matter of 5 days. Leicester City away, then Middlesbrough away, then we'll have that replay versus Norwich also away. And with all the injuries, it is going to be tough. And before we get off into that game, there you see the injuries continue. Beavers is out a month with a sprained ankle. At least it's not for the rest of the season. But we'll get things started off at the King Power Stadium versus Leicester City. As we see, they sit just above us in the table, a chance for us to overtake them, depending on the result here. And Leicester come out in that 4-4-2. Still some big names there. Kasper Schmeichel and Marte playing center back. Mahrez is still there. Musa up top. And we'll take a look here at our starting 11. Strong starting 11. It was a 1-1 draw earlier in the season. Hopefully we can earn the 3 points this time. Doumbia sends this out wide for Clark. Van Bergen was on a run out in front. Eber does well to hold that away from the 2 that were on him. Plays it over to Riedewald. He's pushed way upfield here. Slides that forward for Vivian. Pushed off the ball by Amarte, who gets that to Hernandez. Vivian posts that away. Ibra gives it to Vivian. Vivian hits it to the near post, and he gets his first goal. It's taken him a while. And maybe the move to sell Zach Clough there at the transfer deadline window maybe pays off, as he gets our first goal here with the club and gives us a 1-0 lead. Back to Hernandez. Kahadri. Now forward for Mahrez. Mahrez brings this out wide. De Silva misses the tackle there. Mahrez gets around a second. Mahrez with the shot. He hits Vilar in the chest. Pick that up, no problem. Throw this out toward Vickers. He'll give it out wide for Clark. Pushed off the ball there by Mindy. Forward, Igalo. Igalo dribbles around one. Igalo! And that might be the worst shot we've seen. Dumbia's going to whip this in. Kuhadre gets it. Schmeichel brings it down as we're approaching here the end of the first half. He'll send that to midfield. Popped up in the air. 2 minutes added on. Da Silva runs this down. In for Vickers. Vickers across the field here for Clark. Out wide for Connor Chaplin. Connor Chaplin with a bit of speed in between 2 Foxes. He's going to give it to Ibra. Ibra off for Doumbia, and a great touch there. And he gets his first of the season. And I believe that might be his first goal with the club. The 2 free agent signings from this offseason, or from the summer transfer window, finally coming through here at the start, or the opening half of this game. We're going to take a 2-0 lead halftime here over Leicester. So a good first half there. And we'll get it started off here. Chaplin to Pinamonte. For Doumbia. Sends that out wide. Chaplin does well to run on there. Chaplin, he's going to lay a ball off here. Vivian! And he gets his second. It's 3-0 off the opening kick of the second half. And Vivian having a game. 2 goals, as a nice delivery there from Connor Chaplin, and Vivian slides to get it before Schmeichel could cut it out. Pinamonti over for Doumbia. Van Bergen, he's going to give this to Bennett. Bennett drops it back for Ibra. Ibra from just above the penalty spot, number 13 on the season. And it's 4-0. 20 minutes left to play. We have absolutely dominated Leicester today. And that means we will jump ahead of them in the table. And possibly 4th place? I wouldn't have thought that at the beginning of the season. Mid-table was been nice. Even a European spot. Jumped on there. Da Silva. Back for Pinamonti. Zahid, who got things started off here. Oh, Mahrez now turns and gives that to Mindy. Pinamonti tries to punch that away from Mahrez. He gets it forward for Musa. Musa with a bit of pace. Musa with a chance here. Steps on it, turns it inside. And Svilar's there to protect the near post. So a 4-0 victory gets this episode started off. And much better than that 1-1 draw first time around. As it was all us this game. 9 shots, 6 of them on target. We had more possession, which Leicester tends to let us do. Ibrahimovic comes away with man of the match, a 9.5 rating. He, of course, picks up a goal as Vivian gets 2, Doumbia gets 1, Ibra with 2 assists, Bennett and Chaplin with the other 2. But we will remain on the road, this time traveling to Middlesbrough, Riverside Stadium. And they do sit 7th. And, of course, they came, I believe they came up with us last season from the championship. As they run that 4-2-3-1. It was a 1-1 draw as well, the first matchup at home. And we'll see if we can do better here. We're going to have to rotate out the squad as this run of matches here in short time. Connor Chaplin making the start up top. Walker and Janvier are going to be out on the right-hand side. Walker back for Davis. Right back, having to start him at left back with some of the injury things that we're going here. Bennett's going to lay this off. Chaplin with a chance. And Ederson comes up with a big save. It's a corner here, 7 minutes in. Forward for Bennett, and he's pushed off the ball there. Barbo is called for the foul. We're going to try and run this quickly here as Chaplin will push this up the line for Walker. Walker turns it inside. Can we get a cross in? Nope, laid back for Van den Bosch. His first touch isn't great. He fires a shot straight at Ederson. Laid across for Alache. He is getting the start here at center back today. Short on center backs is the situation. It wasn't that way at the beginning of the season. I thought it was a surplus. Janvier through for Van den Bosch. Oh, Ederson comes up big again. And the ball bounces around, and we're going to get a throw. Dancing around there. 2 guys missed on him. Gaston Ramirez sends it across for Fabio. Fabio. Vela getting the start at right back this game. Fisher lays that on and a shot there. And Svilar comes up with a big save. They're going to hurry and take the corner. Ramirez whips this in and Desart sends that one wildly over the top. Derek does well to run that down. Van den Bosch plays that through. Alex Bryan making not his debut. I believe he came on as a sub last game. And is going to lay this off, and it's Bennett. Bennett brings it back, and Walker with the shot. Ederson has been absolutely huge this game. Walker with space to run. Makes the defender run right by him. Toby Davis gives that over for Alex Bryan. Looking, and a tackle there, and he's going to be down. Davis brings that back, gives that outside for Walker, into Bennett. Bennett looking. Bennett holds it, plays it on. Van den Bosch And wow, I don't know who Ederson is, but he has kept Middlesbrough in this game. Derek with a crunching tackle there. And gives that forward for Bennett. Had a chance to go outside. Connor Chaplin's going to turn this down. Maybe get a cross in. Oh, tackled there by Gaspar. And Middlesbrough maybe with a chance to counter here. No, given away to Vandenbosch. 15 minutes remaining. Chaplin lays it through. Bennett with a chance. Ederson again. He has been a brick wall, as it's going to be a card there for Espinoza. And Ederson will just send this. Headed on well by Jordan Rose. Fisher to the touchline. Exchange there with Ibarbo. Fisher now slides it on. Fabio cuts it inside on Derek. Svilar punches as far as Forshaw. He gives it to the start, bouncing around here, and it's Rhodes from point-blank range, and Svilar got just enough of that to put it off the bar. Probably the best chance for either team this game. That ball was behind him, but he hits it off the bar. It's going to be a corner. Pushed up the line for Walker. In the final 5 minutes here, still looking for a goal from someone. Guys just ran into each other, and we've given away possession. Forshaw for Desart. He has a nice ball through there. Couldn't quite get to it, and Gaston Ramirez header off the crossbar. So it's a scoreless draw versus Middlesbrough. 2 points between the sides this season. As I guess we were just level competition there. Ederson probably should be man of the match. Pretty even there. We had 2 more shots on target. Man of the match actually goes to Jay Bennett with an 8.1 rating. Our starting central attacking mid. But no goals or no assists for either side. So more injury news. Alex Bryan, our new signing, sprained knee. He's going to be out for a month. We just can't win. But the most anticipated match of this episode, the replay of the FA Cup round of 16. And it looks like Norwich are going to come out with about the same starting 11 as the first leg of this. Oliveira, obviously the one to worry about. As we'll switch things around a bit. Zahid making an appearance again. And Isaac Carter will start in the cam position, along with Clark. With this in, and Kenos heads that as far as Oliveira. Tries to get away. Wilson in the area. Fires a shot. A little bit ambitious. But Derek is going to win that clearance. Clark over for Souza. Now for Spearing. Just gets that away. Wilson plays it back for Spearing. Spearing over to Davis. Davis with the right-footed shot. And for the third time, he has scored in the FA Cup, and he gives us the lead 9 minutes in with a great deliverance from Spearing. A little give and go there with Wilson, and gives it back to the striker, and man, his finishing is pretty nice. Delivers that into the far corner. Rudy can't touch it. 1-0 Bolton. So Norwich, of the 4 meetings, or 3 meetings, they've all ended in 1-1 draws. We now have the 1-1 lead, but still lots of time up there. Olsen sends that up the line for Brady, who somehow comes away with that, gives that in for Oliveira. Oliveira looking, plays it across. Pritchard with the turn and the shot, and just like that, for whatever reason, we cannot hold a lead on Norwich. A swift reply from the Canaries as Oliveira finds Pritchard, and did that take a little bit of bounce off Wilson? It wasn't much of a defensive effort from him, just kind of throwing his leg at it. Gets it by Price. 1-1. Familiar scoreline. Brady will throw this all the way back for Klose. Finds its way up to Gazal. Out wide for Olsen. He and Brady have kind of overlapped each other. Olsen with a chance. Olsen sends it in. Derek's going to head that as far as Spearing, who touches it on and then completely ignores it. Malumbu out in the area. He's going to send this out wide. Canos with the shot. Price cuts it out. Alashe out wide for Souza. Quickly touching it forward for Clark. Clark turns it more central now. Carter with a chance here. Sends this out wide for Wilson. He's going to try and get the cross in, and Zahid with one of the weakest headers I've ever seen. Vickers did well to save there. Alashe for Carter. Spearing. Tackle there, well, from Gazal. He's going to get it back, though, and maybe a chance here. Bennett cuts out that. Pritchard looking forward, sends this through. Oliveira is going to push it on for Brady, and that is a bad tackle. We've given up a penalty. Derek, I just wasn't expecting him to cut across the area. So Oliveira steps up, and I guess the wrong way, and the Canaries have now completely turned the game around. 2-1. They take the lead here, just over a half hour remaining. Just a bit of poor play from me. And we find ourselves chasing a goal. Brady with this chance here. Just over 10 minutes remaining. Wilson somehow wins it. The ball's bouncing around. Spearing can't clear it away. And Brady with the shot from distance, and it's off Zahid, and they're going to get another corner. Clark. Still a chance here. Souza, nice ball through for Davis. Davis has a bit of strength, holding off. Bennett was pulling on him. He's going to send it in. Bennett with a chance, and he's done it. He's equalized here with just over a minute remaining. A late second half sub. And Will Davis now with a goal and an assist on the game. Nobody shut Bennett down quickly enough. And Will Davis held off their Bennett to deliver the ball to our Bennett. And he gets his first FA Cup goal. It's 2-2. Looks like we're going to extra time. So we'll try to play a little bit defensive here just to make sure. Pinto, oh, that's a terrible ball forward. Derek cuts it out. Got that through to Spearing. He jumps a tackle there. Zahid, it tucks it inside, gives this through. Davis holds it away. He gives it to Bennett, and he gets it on his left, and he's done it. We've completely reversed things after Norwich had reversed it on us. There's 4 minutes added on, but we've taken a 3-2 lead, and maybe there won't be extra time. Unbelievable. He's come on here within probably the last 15 minutes or so, and he scored 2 in the last 4. So a 3-2 victory. An amazing run we're having here in the FA Cup. We advance on to the quarterfinals. As you see, 6 shots, all 6 on target. They had a little bit of edge on possession. Man of the match going to Will Davis. What a game he had. A 9.6 goal and 2 assists as Bennett picks up 2 goals. Himself, the other assist, going to Jay Spearing. But what an episode it was. 2 big wins and a draw in the European spots. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And it looks like Arsenal won. See you next time.